We're the exact opposite of most restaurants in the sense, instead of staggering our tables and filling up slowly, we've essentially invited people to wait out front, and they line up, wait. We open our door at 5:30, and pretty much by 5:32 we're from no tables to 60 tables.
I always make the time knowing I'm going to have to wait in line when I come here, and I make it an evening. You just don't come here to have a meal and leave. You make it a 3-4 hour experience, which I love.
No one gets to jump the line. Everyone is equal. It doesn't matter if you're a rock star, if you're president, if you're a millionaire. And when you walk through these doors, that's what everybody becomes, just on an equal playing field. And some people like that, some people don't.
I don't believe in VIPs, so screw them. You know, if somebody wants to feel like a VIP, you know what? Go to a restaurant that's going to bow to your VIP-ness. Over here, everyone's a VIP.
You know, I get the same goosebumps and butterflies in my stomach as I did 14 years ago, because it still is like, are people going to enjoy my food? Are people going to like what I've cooked for them? Are people going to enjoy the style of restaurant that we have? So I still get those butterflies. Okay. Okay, let's have a good night, guys. Let's open the doors. Kitchen's ready? I don't know if it's nervousness, it's more of the anxiety to welcome somebody to your house, and it should not be taken for granted. I'm only as good as my last dish that comes out of the kitchen. Hello, come on in, welcome.
Where did we find 6?
6 of you? There's a table right there. Beautiful.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on us. It puts huge pressure on the kitchen. And they definitely get backed up. There's nothing you can do about that. It turns us into a little ballet in here.
Did they bring you something to munch on yet? Small nibblies and stuff? Good. How come you sent the white people ahead and you just waltzed in? It's a good thing you have a token Indian with you.
He will remember when you came into the restaurant last, what you ordered, if you didn't finish it, and why you didn't finish it. He has this kind of memory. He has that kind of attention to detail of familiar faces, why you didn't finish the food, and he'll really, really get on you if you don't finish his food either.
You don't like Indian food?
It's your moment, shining moment.
Lovely to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Don't forget to put your name down. Hello. Where are the kids?
People say to me, well, it's a little noisy in here, it's a little loud. And I look at them and say, that's what I want to create. I want to create Bombay's bustle, hustle, bustle. In India, there's always noise. You can go to Bombay, and if you really want a quiet corner, I think Coffin is the place you should be in, because that's the only place you're going to get quiet. Otherwise, it's bloody, even at 4 o'clock in the morning, there's either a dog barking or something else. And I grew up with that.
Pick up one after
Everything from the presentation to how he serves the food to how he prepares the food, it's all very, very unique and different. And the fact that he's now figured out a way to pair the food with wine makes the whole experience that much more, enjoyable.
The beauty of pairing Indian food with wine is that it's so versatile, you can do whatever you want. For me, my philosophy is you take a sip of your wine and that should stand up, and you take a bite of your food and that should stand up. It's almost like going on a date. Don't expect marriage out of this. This is not marriage made in heaven. This is going to be like to go on a date. If it turns out to be a good sexual experience, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it.
We're saying an hour to an hour and a half, guys, for the door. Hello, how are you? Mike's got the list, he'll take your name down, he'll tell you how long to wait. Okay.
Pretty much every night, somebody gets irate.
Yeah, the food is excellent, but I don't want you to fill up on these.
Because it's so tempting to just keep munching at them.
I'm one of those guys, I just listen to that person if they're getting mad and give him my reasoning and agree to disagree and let them go. Basically, they're just kind of bolted out anyway.
I have regulars that they'll be the first ones in line. They don't want a table. They're like, oh no, we're going to sit in the back and have some snacks, have a drink, and they want that part of the wait. They want that experience. Vikram's explanation, which I think is perfect, is it's a house party that you haven't met anyone at yet.
Most of the famous people who've come in have had no problems whatsoever. None. Robin Williams once waited, I think, 2 hours, and he put on a show for people who were waiting.
Last year, my aunt came, and she was like so happy. I couldn't believe it.
Thank you very much.
And she's still, in spite of that, happy for the success. But when she was eating, she was still telling me, I think you could have done the naan a little bit differently or done this a little bit different. And I just kept saying yes. I didn't have anything else to say. I just kept saying yes.
Should I pick up 11 as well?
But I wish my grandfather had had a chance to come and visit me. My grandfather would have been hammered at the back, drinking and smoking 2 packets of cigarette and, just telling everybody. He would just have been happy that it's his grandson's restaurant. I am totally living I'm fulfilling his wishes. That's why the restaurant is called Veejay's. I think somewhere, if he's there, I'm sure he looks now. And he looks at the lineup and says, he did it.